What's up, everybody? It's me, Ella, and today I'm gonna teach you how to trap the ball when it's coming in the air, when like a goalkeeper punts it, or or someone like kicks it too high or something. It could be in a soccer game or in reality. I don't know. You might be walking like at the park and you see a soccer ball flying through. You can just say, "Oh, hello, ball," and like trap it and stuff. All right, so you do have to have you don't have to. You can have a partner with this, or you can just throw it, or you can just kick it to yourself. And this is what it looks like. Trapping the ball just like that. Make sure you don't hit it too far, because it may get a chance where the other team gets it. Just trap it to yourself, create it like an egg, or you can also do it this way. Just barely tap it. Don't do this. Definitely don't do this. And keep like stomp on it and stuff. Don't do that because you may trip over the ball, and that won't be good. Yeah, opportunity to get to the other team. Yeah. All right, so you can have a partner, or you can throw it to yourself, kick it. What a partner can do, they can just kick it, punt it, and then jab it with the ball. But I'm teaching you how to do it, and it's very easy. So your foot, you want your foot to be like this, and the ball to come straight right there. So like it bounces off, but barely. Because if it's not like this, it goes kind of away. And so you want to cradle it just like that. You can hit it on the top of the foot, it will be fine. But the best part is right in the middle in your laces. But make sure it's kind of just pointing up, so there's room for the ball to get in here. It's kind of like cradling the ball like you cradle a baby in your arms, okay? All right, so first up, you can do it low. You can do it low and just practice. You want to make sure you line your foot up to the ball, so you just have so if I don't line it up, it will hit my leg, or it won't hit my leg or foot at all. And this is what it looks like. If I don't line it up, it could look like that. And if it's like right here, you want to back up as quick as you can, or you can chest it, but make sure you chest it down. But it may hurt. I don't know. So you want to. Whoops. So you want to keep an eye on the ball. Don't do that, what I just did. Keep an eye on the ball. Make sure it's exactly where the foot is. Make sure at least hits the foot. It will probably be better to hit the foot than not hit the foot or hit the leg. Because if it hits the leg or not, it won't be good. Okay? So make sure you eye it. Make sure it hits your foot. And make sure it's right. So if it's coming, you want it to make sure it's straight across from each other, so when it hits that foot, it will come down. You don't necessarily sometimes you don't have to cradle, like put your foot like this. You can also put your foot straight, but it won't be as good, and it will kind of go far away from you. And that's number 3, a chance to get it to the other team. So don't do that. I would prefer you cradle your foot, because that's way more better. All right, so what you can do next, to practice, you can just like drop it to yourself. To make it a little harder, you can throw it above your head, just slightly over your head. That will make it harder, and the higher it is, the more harder, the faster it comes down. So be aware of that. So if I do it really high, it's gonna come down really fast and really hard. don't do that. It's gonna come really fast, really hard, so make sure you have an eye on the ball. Make sure it's straight on point. Okay? Alright. So next up, you can do it higher than just over your head. You can kick it. This is the point where you can kick it. And actually, it's not. Just do it a little over than that last step. Okay? Just a little over last step. And it'll come, again, it'll come harder, faster, and more harder. It will be more harder to catch. All right. So now that you practice the like third step, you can. Oh, and before the first step, before you just before you drop it on that step, you can just practice the ball just being there on your foot and cradling it. Because if it's straight, look what happens. It rolls off right away. But with it cradled, it doesn't roll off right away. See? So you can practice that before the step number 1 I told you, but you can also practice the step I told you first. All right. So after that step, you're beginning to kick it. And why that's like the last step is because you may not have a perfect kick. It may not be straight up. It could be over here or over here. You still have to move your body to like cradle it. It doesn't matter where it is. It can't just be perfect every time. So you can do that stuff, like you can kick it, may not be perfect, and you have, see, I moved my body kind of right. So the ball is where I was, and I moved my body about a foot away from where I was standing. You can just move an inch, that would be fine. I mean, if you stay pretty, it's fine. Okay, so practice kicking it and stuff. Whoops. Cool ball, isn't it? Practice kicking it, and then maybe you can practice punting it. Last step, I don't care what you do, just, that's like, that's 4 steps, how to cradle the ball and get it out of the air, alright? When, like, a goalie punts it or someone kicks it too high. Alright, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you practice this before, like, you go in a game or something. I don't know, practice it for 2 days, and you'll be perfect. Maybe not perfect, but really good. Alright, see you next video. Bye. Oh, make sure you subscribe.